another video. I'm a little more put together today. Today I'm doing a story time. And just a quick disclaimer, the person that this video is about, um, she's gonna watch this video. And if you're watching this video, I just want you to know I don't mean any shade by this video whatsoever. Y'all, the person this video is about is literally one of the sweetest people I've ever met on earth. So this video is in no way like I'm not shading her in any way or dragging her, trying to embarrass her or anything. This is just me telling the story from my perspective at the time. So, girl, I know you watching. No shade whatsoever. I love you. So, yeah. So let's get right into the story. Um, Meeting this girl, I'm gonna call her Becky. She's gonna be called Becky for this video. We met at cosmetology school. She was, how long was I in school? I had already been going there for a couple of months, maybe almost a year at this point. And then she started because every so often, new people start, whatever. So her and her best friend at the time, I guess, both decided, hey, let's go to cosmetology school. So they both enrolled, they both started at the same time. And I might have a whole nother story about the friend, but this video is about her, about Becky. And so Becky was really sweet. She's very bubbly. She's very energetic, very nice. I don't have anything negative to say about her at all. And somehow we became cool. We started hanging out, texting, whatever. I had been to her house and everything, met her man, and they're still together, by the way. Goals. They are so cute. I'm so happy for them. And anyway, yeah, so one day she helped me lie to my mom about, I don't know what I told my mom I was going to do, but I told my mom I was going somewhere to hang out with her, whatever. And I know my mom is watching. I'm sorry, Mom. Um that's probably the worst thing I've done. I was a really good child. But yeah, for anybody wondering, my mom does watch my videos. So anyway, yeah. So we were basically planning to go to some kickback house party thing that her friends were throwing. I didn't know anybody there. The only person I knew was her. Sorry about that. My dog was over there making too much noise, so I had to take his toy from him. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, so I didn't know anybody there. And I was also the only black person there, which wasn't a problem, whatever, but just a note. I was the only black person there. And, there was alcohol. I wasn't old enough to drink, and I was drinking. How old was I? I might have been 18 or 19. Again, Mom, I'm sorry. You knew I was drinking, Mom. You found that Bahama Mama can in my closet. Y'all, my mama found a Bahama Mama can in my closet because I was scared to like throw it away in the trash. I was gonna find another way to throw it away later, but I don't know. She went in my closet looking for something and she found it and she was like, what's this? And I'm like, yeah. Yeah, there was alcohol involved. They were drinking, I was drinking, and I did a lot of drinking actually. I don't know how I didn't have a hangover the next day. But anyway, so we go in, the party's already going, all kind of people in there, they drinking, whatever, having a good time. Heavy drinking. All kind of different alcohol. I was mixing. Oh my goodness. I should have been tore up the next day, but I was younger. And so we get in there, like I said, we start taking shots, whatever, we kicking it, and everything's all good. It's good vibes. Everybody was nice. Everybody was speaking to me, making me feel included. And I'm like, okay, this is pretty cool. This is a vibe. And then, when I kind of start to get settled or whatever, when I start to get settled, this guy, we're going to name him John. John comes out with a tray, and I want to say like a little baggie on it or something. I wasn't paying too much attention at first. But anyway, he comes out with this tray, like a tree tray. I can't say the actual word, but y'all know what tree is. So it looked like a regular tree tray. So I'm thinking that's what's about to go down. I've been around that, whatever. And like I said, I wasn't paying him too much attention until I guess there was like a little baggie on it. He dumps the stuff out of the bag, chops it up, lines it up, or whatever, and then he snorts it.
The nigger was too stunned to speak.
He snorts it off the tray. So I'm just sitting there like I'm 18, 19 or whatever. I ain't never been around that. I've been around tree, but I ain't never been around that. So I'm just sitting there, I'm playing it cool though, because I'm just like, what? Is he really doing that? Is this really happening? I'm just like, am I being pranked? This cannot be for real. And so not only that, he passes it to the next person and they start doing it. So at this point, it's just they just passing around the party favors and everybody's doing it. So I'm still sitting there playing it cool. I'm just hoping they don't offer me any. Now I do good with peer pressure. I don't give in to peer pressure. And so then John casually looks at me and he's like, "You want some?" And I'm like, "Me, me," because I'm just like I'm on a whole nother planet right now. I'm trying to keep it cool, stay out the way. And he's like, "Yeah, you wanna go?" I said, "Oh, no, I'm good." So uh they keep doing it until almost everybody in there did it, whatever. And I'm just sitting there thinking back on my whole life. Like, I'm thinking about how am I going to get home? Is she going to be able to drive me home? Like, how messed up is this stuff gonna have her? I'm sitting here imagining the freaking SWAT team busting the door down, arresting everybody. I'm prepared for the worst. I'm ready for the worst. My mind is all over the place at this point. And I don't know, time goes by. Somehow I was able to move past them doing that in front of me. I mean, not like I had a choice. She was my ride. I didn't even have my license yet, y'all. I couldn't drive. No permit, nothing. Fast forward, time goes on. We're chilling, playing music, drinking, more drinking. The drinking was going on all night. And this white guy with a beard and a ponytail comes up to me at some point and he strikes up a conversation. But he was cool. He was really cool. I do remember that. And I'm ashamed to say this. I mean, not like it's a terrible thing, but y'all, I don't know how it happened, but somehow me and this guy ended up making out, like full blown making out, tongue down, all of that. Once again, I don't know how that happened. I don't know how it got to that point. I'm sure he leaned in first or whatever. Anyway, I guess the vibe was just really vibing. Plus, I had been doing a lot of drinking because that's not how I would normally carry myself. Now, don't get it twisted. I'm not one of those type drinkers, you know. Anyway, I'm not getting into all of that. So that was my first and only time making out, kissing a white guy, period. That was my first and last time. We sitting there making out and everything. Something in my head just clicked like, girl, what are you doing? It's like, I don't know, I just sobered up out of nowhere. So I abruptly stopped making out with him. I don't remember what I said or whatever, but I put an end to that because I don't know where he thought that was about to go. Nowhere. Fast forward some more. Um, a lot of people had left. There were still some people upstairs, but a lot of people, you know, went home or whatever. And now somehow we ended up in the basement, y'all. Me, the only black person there. We end up in the basement, and it's me, Becky, some other girl, Beardy, and John. Like I said, Beardy thought something else was supposed to happen that night. It wasn't going down, not over here. No, y'all. After y'all done did all that in front of me, and no, mm-mm. So at this point, I'm texting Becky like, "Hey, let's wrap it up." At this point, it was like 4 in the morning, and y'all, I didn't even mention this. I still had to work the next day. I was working at Quick Trip, y'all. I might have a few stories about that experience. But anyway, I still had to work at like 7 in the morning. I had no business trying to go to this party anyway. But anyway, so it's like 4 in the morning. I'm like, girl, I'm ready to go. It's time to go because as you can see, Beardy has other plans. So she was cool. She's telling her friends or whatever, well, we're about to go, whoopie whoop. I'm like, yes, cool, the night is over. No. So we are walking outside. Everybody starts walking outside. We're saying our goodbyes and everything, nice to meet you, whoopie whoop, maybe next time. Ain't no next time. And all of a sudden, well, Becky was walking with some other people, and of course, Beardy was just still trying anyway as we're walking out. And all of a sudden, I hear Becky screaming. And she's just like,
Oh my God, no. Oh my God, where is it? Where is it? Oh my God, no.
so I run up to her to figure out what's going on. I'm like, what's going on? Are you okay? What is it? And she's like,
I can't find it.
I said, what? Can't find what? What are you looking for? She goes,
My tooth.
your what? She's like,
My tooth. I can't find my tooth. I'm not leaving without it. I can't leave without it.
and y'all, she looks at me with her mouth open, and lo and behold, her tooth is missing. And I'm just like, what? You're for real? And keep in mind, I had no idea she had a false tooth. She never revealed that to me. So once again, I'm stunned. I'm shocked. I'm in disbelief. Like, I can't believe this girl's tooth fell out her mouth and she's out here looking for it. And it's pitch black outside, y'all. There's no lights, ain't no lights in the yard, nothing. It was this one little dim light on the porch. So everybody has their flashlights out, and we're looking for this girl's tooth. And I don't remember how much time it took to find that tooth, but eventually somebody found it. I don't think I'm not the one that found it. I don't know. Somebody found the tooth. So she gets the tooth and she just pops it right back into her mouth like nothing. Like, oh, found my tooth. So she's happy. I'm happy because when she said she wasn't leaving without her tooth, she meant that. That girl showed no sign of giving up on finding her tooth. So I'm glad we found that girl tooth. And plus, that tooth, that one tooth was probably really expensive. So yeah, we found her tooth. Once again, we say bye to everybody and we get in the car. I don't remember the ride home. I don't remember how that ride went, but I did make it home, obviously. I think I made it home because wherever this house was, it was far. Like it was, I don't know where we were. Horrible. Anything could have happened to me looking back, but they were cool people. They just, did some extracurricular stuff. So I made it home, and as soon as I made it to my room, I called out of work. I didn't have a hangover, like I didn't feel bad or nasty or anything, but I was really tired, and I'm just like, nah, I've been out all night. I'm not going to work. So I called out last minute, like an hour before I was supposed to be there. And I don't know, like I said, I don't know what my mom thought I was doing because I don't remember like explaining to her why I got home at 6 in the morning, because my mama don't miss nothing. I'm sure she asked, and I had to come up with some kind of lie. I'm sorry, mom. But yeah, so that was the story of my first and only experience seeing those kind of party favors in real life. So that's it for this video. Please give it a like, comment something, anything. Matter of fact, comment what would your reaction have been like? What would you do in that situation? And yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and tune in for the next video. Bye.